I'm back. This is wonderful. I I hurt my hands over the past few days, so I hurt my hands and they've been healing over the past few days. So I wasn't able to do the episode, the videos, the whatnots, the whodads. Let's see if we're back online. Great. Let me adjust this just slightly. There we go. Whew. Let's see. I gotta stop going offline when crazy stuff is happening in politics. I try to stay out of politics, but sometimes, man, it just worms its way into my feed. You know, politics be crazy these days. So instead of worrying about politics, let's draw some stuff. That sounds nice. I'm planning on doing more stuff with this guy later. I do plan on continuing him, but I felt like doing some just nice little basic still life stuff today. Let's characterize this just a little bit more, just so we have like the fun little boxy whatnots. Let's see. I was thinking about, constantly trying to figure out how to improve my my work ethic with my stuff, and usually, what the heck is this song? Anyway, usually it tends to be based off of the mindset that I have around how I'm perceiving the thing that I'm doing, right? So, for example, it's like, are these videos like a requirement? Who am I doing these for? What am I doing these for? That kind of thing. And what framework am I using? Here, let's play around a bit more with the angles of this so that it gives a bit more of a wacky, boxy shape. Like, who am I doing these things for? Why am I doing these? Stuff like that. Hold on, let me fix the music, because this is... Yeah, that's better. It's really throwing me off, man. That was crazy. Where's my... There it is. So I was thinking about what kind of like framework I should use to keep track of my videos, right? And I figured that the best framework that I could use for it was the daily videos are way more of just like an upkeep practice kind of thing, like, oh, you do piano every day, you do Japanese work every day, you brush your teeth, take a shower or whatnot. It's just one of the things, just one of the daily upkeep pieces that you take care of, right? And that kind of thing really just took a lot of the weight, off of exactly what these videos needed to be. And basically that just means that what these videos need to be is just enough to have like a daily upkeep. Let's see. These go a little wide. If you don't know what these are supposed to be pomegranates, because I was drinking pomegranate juice earlier this morning, and I was thinking if I do some sort of caricature for like PNG tube or whatnots, if I ever actually make it to the editing phase of these videos, then I was wondering what kind of like little things I would use for them. And I'm like, oh, well, let's play around with a mixture of like a void motif and what else should I use? I'm just like, oh, well, pomegranates are nice. I could use some pomegranates. There's some sort of void-ish motif with that. Okay, what else? If I'm doing food, I might as well just do like some of the other food that I'm eating. And so I went with like, oh, well, let's do dark chocolate. You know, I'm like, oh, that's a funny combination, pomegranates and dark chocolate. You could run some kind of like void of sweetness kind of thing with it. So that was the general idea of what I was playing around with, and I'm like, oh, that's a fun little thought. If I ever end up doing some sort of thing with that. So right now I'm just playing around with some pomegranate stuff. You know, and come on, there we go. Still lifes are always super fun to do. They always have like a nice little relaxedness to them. It gives a little bit of variation too on exactly what we're working with. Especially with like caricature pieces where they're a bit more on the angled side like these. Let's see. Yeah, I wasn't feeling super big on doing much right now. Like I said, I hurt my hand the other day. And I don't want to like do too much. Plus I, you know, a little short on time because of when I chose to do this. But aside from that, we're doing pretty good. Yeah. At some point, I really got to do like a deep dive and to figure out why the editing software does not like my computer. Because there's got to be a way to fix that. And if there isn't, I'm going to be sad. Let's see. And across there. Some squiggles there for the inside of the fruit, and that should be about the general set. It's pretty fun. We'll do some fun squiggles for lighting, because there's the outside of pomegranates are nice and shiny. Yeah, so I was chilling around, figuring out some stuff. I did hang out a lot this break. I hung out a lot with a bunch of different friend groups and whatnot, and that was great. That was a ton of fun. Let's see, anything else? There's some slight back shadow here. Or not necessarily back shadow, light bounces. A bit more accurate. I don't know if I want to do much more. I don't like the black with that, honestly. Yeah, I think I like how this turned out. Just for a nice little quick sketch. Rough, quick sketch. I like the characterization. Add some fun stuff to it. Anyway, yeah, I was just playing around with some of the ideas. Excuse me. Woo. It's that pomegranate juice I was talking about. Yeah, I was just playing around with some of the ideas and whatnot of like, hey, what is the channel? You know, because I wasn't, you know, the idea around exactly what all the different things are for is very important because it sets the tone for the rest of the doing of the things. Anyway, take that as, you know, take from that what you will.